Hi YouTube, this is Shayla from Making Lemonade from Lemons, and as you see I have a mess. So they did come and they put in our new septic tank, and as you see it rained, and since it rained there's been a lot of settling of the dirt that they moved back over, so it looks like what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get some more, we're going to have to get some more soil, and we're going to have to fill in. And then once we get everything filled in, then we can, put some seed out and some hay and stuff. But, I mean, it rained today, and they had to go through the yard in order to go back in there to bury the old tank. So we have to fix this part of our yard and all the way back into there. So this is just really a muddy mess right now because it rained and everything. But I've got to get in here, and I've got some peas and stuff like that need to be picked, because my peas, I pretty much have picked them once a day. They're not, I get about a handful or two a day, because I don't have enough. I should have planted this whole thing peas and done another one of green beans. But, anyways, that's beside the point. So anyways, what I wanted to do today, actually, is while I'm out here, I wanted to talk to you guys about, tomatoes, which I know most everybody loves tomatoes. Not everybody loves them plain, just by themselves. I do, but not everybody does. But most gardeners grow tomatoes, if not for eating them raw, using them to cook with, right? So I wanted to talk about the things that I found for me. So, because I told you guys that this whole garden was an experiment for me, and I'm going to pick some of these. They're a little bit raw, they're a little bit green at the top, and there's a stink bug, but they'll ripen inside, and that way, as you see, the bug was on it, and I get less issues with places on the tomatoes if we take them inside and let them finish ripening up inside. But anyways, so I will tell you what I have noticed. The tomatoes that I plan on growing again next year, and the ones that I'm probably not going to. I will say these are San Marzanos right here, and these are Romas, and they put out lots and lots of tomatoes, and for tomato sauce, that's fine. But I really don't want to eat them by themselves. So if I'm going to eat them, I definitely will not eat them by themselves. So because of that, I probably am not going to grow them again next year. I think that I will grow more of the other types. These black cherry tomatoes, my youngest son absolutely loves them. And so, oops, one of them came off. Because of that, I will probably grow those again. We've gotten a lot off of those as well, and he loves them, so I probably will grow those again. These are more San Marzanos, and like I said, they're good tomatoes because they put a lot out, and they're meaty tomatoes. These are Apalkas, and out of the plum tomatoes, as you see, this is an Apalka, and out of all of the plum type tomatoes, for sauce tomatoes, I have liked those the best at this point. And I don't know, but they're not the sauce tomato that I like the best. They're the plum type that I like the best. These right here are Amish paste, and so far I like them the best. I have not gotten many off of them. I've only gotten, I think, 2 off of my plants so far. But whenever it comes to these tomatoes, they are a bigger size tomato than the Apalkas and the others. So they're not exactly plum size. They're a little bit larger than plum size. And they, not only do they have good flavor, but they also have a really good texture. Their texture is more like a smooth slicing tomato texture, but with the flavor too, and without a lot of seeds. So it's almost like the best of both worlds. So I probably will grow the Amish paste again. I probably will grow more Amish paste than the others. I probably will, though, continue to grow the Apalkas, because I did like those. I'm not as fond of the texture, because the texture still is a mealy type texture. The ones that I've picked and tasted. I don't know if maybe I did something wrong or something, but that's the texture I'm getting. These are called Delicious, and they're pretty good for slicers. I haven't had any issues with them. They are a classic tomato flavor, along the same lines of Romas. So I don't know that they don't produce as well as some of the others, so I probably will not grow them again next year. But these are Purple Russians, and I'm going to go ahead and pick these, even though they're not ripe. And the reason is because these tomatoes have a real tendency to split. As you see there's one that's split. And so we just got a lot of rain, and so I went ahead and picked those. And then these are more San Marzanos. I'm going to leave those on there a little bit longer, since it's just the bottom that's blushing. It's like, whew, it's crazy in here right now. My zinnias are all out into the middle of my walkway here. It's from the storm. But so here's another Amish paste tomato plant, And this one has split, but it's pretty. And then this one has got a bug on it, so I'm going to take these two. And yeah, these like this, I'll probably leave those another day. Get these that are in here. The Rutgers so far have been small fruits, so I'm probably not going to grow those again next year. They have good flavor. We like them okay. But I gotta get out of here. We like them okay, but they're just not they're not a huge producer, and they're small fruit. And so what we use them for is for eating on sandwiches and stuff like that. And not that we can't slice a whole bunch of them up and everything, but it just takes more that way. So we'll probably not do the Rutgers. I think that the other one that we probably will grow again next year is the Boxcar Willie, which are those tomatoes over there. And it's going to be hard for me to get to those because it's a muddy mess over there, so I'm not going to go over there right now. But the Boxcar Willies have put out pretty big fruits, and they have a really smooth flavor, so they're really good. So I'll probably grow those again next year. Anyways, so I just kind of wanted to go over with you guys the tomatoes that we have, and the ones that I liked, the ones that I didn't like. And, because like I said, this was really it was really an experiment for me this year. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and if you guys like the video, if you would click like and subscribe and click the notification bells for notifications. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.